Guys, I'm just going to talk you through a couple of things from our team leader meeting because, sorry, our Zoom did not download like it was supposed to. So for February 10th, we had our team leader IS meeting. You can review those notes and things within our interactive agenda. Everything you need is on there, just a reminder to look at that and form document. So I'm going to specifically talk about this opportunity to lead, which is on February 22nd, the professional learning opportunity. You can click here and there's a copy of those slides for you. So let's look at those now. The basics are we have Leanne Nicholson coming to visit with us around effective Tier 1 instruction. She is the author of the Instructional Cha-Cha's book. Everyone on campus is receiving that book, but the book is not necessary for the learning. Your campuses also receive handout packets and other materials that she's going to utilize for that. So it's on February 22nd. Your campus is going to meet all together in one large learning space, like your library or cafeteria, wherever you go when you meet. And she is going to really talk to us on it with a focus for all of our elementary schools on that effective Tier 1 instruction. Again, it's Leanne Nicholson, the author of the Instructional Cha-Cha's book. Each campus will have access to a Zoom link that you'll open for everybody to watch. So you'll only open that up one time on a single computer for everybody to view it. And why is this important to us? Well, within our realm of collaborative team framework, we know that by providing effective Tier 1 instruction, we can ensure that 80 to 85% of our students are successful on that first teach. So let's go ahead and look at that framework just as a reminder. From here on out, we've been focusing on effective planning over many years, even through COVID and all the things that have happened to us. So as we get into that collaborative team framework, that unpacking the learning and determining how we know if our students are learning are things we've really become experts at. And we really want to shift our focus into that. What do we do if kids learn or do not learn, and into that teaching and learning cycle so that we can plan ahead for that. We don't need to wait until we've presented instruction to find that out. We can develop a plan using our what we know about effective Tier 1 instruction to ensure that we plan ahead for our students' different needs. So if Mary needs visuals and Rachel needs hands-on and Ginger needs to move around and count and talk through it, we plan for that during that Tier 1 instruction to ensure that's happening. So we really want to focus on that teaching and learning cycle, and the system that Leanne gives us fits right into that cycle. So your role as an instructional leader on your campus, as a team leader or a specialist, is that you really support that high engagement and deep discussion during the February 22nd learning. We know that you have all different kinds of people on your team, and we know that those are things that you want to plan ahead for, distracted Debbie and grumpy Greta and sleepy Sally and Rachel Beachy, Tammy talks a lot. How do you pre-plan for those members of your collaborative team so that you can really support them in engaging in the learning and really being able to turn around and utilize this learning for support of students and to really support that achievement. So consider all the people and learning styles and be proactive. Think about how you're going to make sure you keep them engaged and let every voice be heard and shared. And then the last thing is, we'd love for you to take a glance at that book before you read and look at that table of contents and kind of think about what are some things that look really interesting that we might want to know more about. During the learning, Leanne is going to provide multiple opportunities for you to collaborate. What systems do you have in place to share the talking stick so that everybody gets a chance to be heard? And then after February 22nd, actually the day after, we have a principal meeting and we'll be talking to your principals about some reflection. But as a team leader and instructional specialist on your campus, what is something you can do to make a 1% change in the learning? This is not new. This is gradual release model. This is an effective, systematic way for Tier 1 instruction to be presented to students to ensure that we have most of our students learning to their maximum potential during that time. So how can we integrate that into our agenda maybe? And how can we just make this a focus through the end of the year? So we hope you enjoy Leanne. Please reach out with any questions, and we're really excited about this learning and where it's going to take us. Thanks so much.